Today I'm in Oaxaca and I'm on top of one of the largest hills in the city to explore the ruins of Monte Albán. It's very far up in the altitude right here. You can see the entire city down there. Now, Monte Albán was a site of the Zapotec culture, which dominated the Oaxaca region for centuries. And it was kind of distinct from the Mayas and the Mexicas, but also very similar in ways. But one thing is for sure, there's still a lot of Zapotec people here in Oaxaca to this day. Here you can see some of the first parts of the ruins. You can see it's very interesting. The signs are both in English, Spanish, and what I'm assuming is Zapotec. The language still lives on. This should give you some perspective of how far up we are right now. It is a mountain kingdom up here. And these are some of the first ruins on the trail. No telling what they could have been. And once again, I'm the first person at the ruins this morning, hoping to see a lot of the ruins for myself. Maybe. We'll see. It's one of the most visited sites here in Mexico, so no guarantees. Wow. Starting to get the first look at the main temple complex up here. You see just the one side of one of the major temples. Also a view of the city from down here. Well, I mean, obviously the maintenance crew beat me to it, but I am by far the first person here. Look at this. Wow. I'm here at the Acropolis. You can see the entire city from here. I mean, yeah, this is why I come early, always. This is what I think is the ceremonial complex up here, where the rulers, the mountain kings of Oaxaca lived. You can see it's like a raised acropolis from the other complexes down here on ground level. You can see a few viewers have showed up now. Other tourists have come, as they should. Looks amazing up here. I mean, it looks incredible with the mountain backdrop and everything. And having the entire place almost to myself is a major bonus. This looks incredible. Let's look at the mountain view over here. I think I might have found the the king's garden back here. Completely unspoiled, away from the central complex, with a grand view of the kingdom, the Zapotec Empire. Wow. As far as I know, the Zapotecs were never conquered by the Spaniards. The empire collapsed way before the Spanish arrival. But you can see how they were able to sustain the empire for so long. They could absolutely scout any approaching armies from miles away and prepare. So it's no doubt a very aesthetically pleasing location for the capital, but also a very strategic one, it seems. So I've seen this before. Whenever they put these rocks in the mortar, I'm pretty sure that means it's a reconstruction of the old temples. So what you see right here is probably all reconstruction, while the square bricks down here are probably the real deal from the ancient construction. It looks like a lot of it is the real construction. Similar with the larger temples, most of them don't have the stones in the mortar, but some of them do. Obviously, you can see the left part of this ruin is very ruined, the right part is very restored. Some of it is still intact, but most of it is reconstructed here at Monte Albán, which makes sense because this ruin is probably at least 1,000 years old, if not much more. So they would need to reconstruct this because it's all been claimed back by the forest like this one. It's hard to capture this fully on camera, but these steps are super steep. Like, yeah, it feels like 2 or 3 normal steps. It's a pain to go down. But yeah, now I'm in the central plaza here, where they probably had the most important rituals conducted here. See, once again, it's just super empty here. No visitors on a Thursday in the summer. It's quite strange. I mean, for reference, like, look at some of these stairs, like, you can't even fit a full foot on it. It looks crazy. You have to walk like sideways to get up. I think I've stumbled onto a sort of amphitheater or something down here. Maybe even a ball court. Although it's missing the goalposts. Amphitheater, ritual ceremony place. Something. Very interesting, nonetheless. I think this temple on the far side of the Acropolis is a pretty good representation of what the site looked like before it was excavated and renovated, reclaimed by the forest completely, unlike this one over here, which is very reconstructed. I'm about to make my way up this ruling staircase. You can see that's more than 45 degrees. It's gonna be a journey. I've made it up to the other Acropolis now, and you get an amazing view from up here. And I think with that view, that concludes my experience here at Monte Albán. Thanks for watching.